direct your attention to the right when the F-18 accelerates at nearly the speed of sound. You will notice that the sound of the aircraft will not reach us until the aircraft reaches zone center, indicating the high approach speed. To your right, the Hornet high-speed pass. Demonstration is incredible across the weight of the F-18. If the Hornet reaches zone center, he will pitch off through the vertical and execute a maneuver known as the double illness. During the maneuver, the pilot will subject to 6 times the force of gravity. This demonstration illustrates the incredible pitch authority and vertical maneuverability of the F-18. All Navy fighter pilots undergo grueling 2 years of flight training before earning their wings of gold. Lieutenant Commander Felini earned his wings of gold from Naval Air Station Meridian, Mississippi in February of 2000. He has accrued over 1,700 flight hours, indicating 575 in the F-18 Hornet. Of those 1,700 hours, folks, a lot of those are actually in the F-14 Tomcat, where Bobo and myself actually flew missions over Operation Freedom. He is fully qualified aboard the Navy operation carriers and has flown over 40 combat missions to support Operation Enduring and Iraqi Freedom. Demonstrate the F-18's extremely tight turn radius, whether in a dogfight or while avoiding surface air missiles. The ability of the Hornet to turn around in a very tight space gives it a tremendous tactical advantage. From the left, the Hornet men ready to start. Navy and Marine pilots are trained to hit the landing area with pinpoint accuracy. It was not so much of a landing as a controlled crash. Approaching at 175 miles per hour, the pilot flies a descending turn to a 6-quarter-mile final approach point. This speed allows only about 15 seconds to precisely adjust the flight path in order to touch down the area not much larger than the driveway. Notice as the Hornet approaches from the right, that the gear will be down, the tail hook will be extended. It is the tail hook that allows the F-18 to land and stop in under 400 feet. From the right, this Lieutenant Felini is a carrier cockpit path. Look carefully and see the tail hook in the back. That's what it looks like a very good piece of metal that is stopped at the airplane. over 300 miles per hour and demonstrates A-18 deployed at an adversary aircraft. In very short space, you will see the Hornet change direction from the horizontal flight path to straight up. It is this ability combined with an awesome arsenal of air-to-air weapons that makes the A-18 a world-class fighter that is still feared worldwide. From the right, the Petrate General. Trademark, and this will highlight the exceptional slow-speed capabilities of the F-A-18. The Hornet is famous for its ability to fly slower than any other comparable fighter. No other aircraft would dare attempt to maneuver at these speeds, but the F-A-18 Hornet remains completely controllable through the use of 2 flight control computers. The pilot will complete the slow speed pass by selecting maximum afterburner and pitching the aircraft up through the vertical as he finishes with a maneuver known as the half-Cuban 8.
This whole exercise here of angle of attack, or alpha, that's a number of degrees the nose is pulled up or pitched up above the relative wind, or in this case the horizon. So he's actually going to pull his nose up 25 to 30 degrees above the horizon?
Yep, 25 to 30 degrees, and he may slow down to airspeeds as slow as 100 knots. Very few airplanes, tactical jet-wise, would ever even attempt that, especially at 500 feet.
Now, just think, ladies and gentlemen, with a top speed of about 1,180 miles an hour, this is about a tenth of the top speed of the Hornet. Look at this.
And I can tell you right now, folks, that Bobo's working very hard to give you guys a nice show doing that slow and that high of an alpha. Slow their airplane and prepare for landing. On the left at 500 feet from the overhead brake, which results in a decelerating 360-degree turn. Once the gear and the flaps are lowered, listen to the precise power changes the pilot makes. The aircraft is expertly guided. Felini is now on that decelerating 360-degree turn. His gear and flaps will come down with the hook up. Listen for the precise power changes the pilot makes as the aircraft is expertly guided onto the landing spot at show center. Also notice that the aircraft does not flare prior to touchdown, but is flown onto the runway without slowing the rate of descent, which is somewhere between 700 and 1,000 feet per minute rate of descent. You're talking a few G's going against that landing gear as he touches down. Only naval and marine aircraft can take the brutal punishment of this type of landing. After that, he will then perform a low transition to reposition for the Hornet photo pass.
Now as he comes down, look, ladies and gentlemen, now what Natty The first thing the pilot does when it touches down, what does the pilot do?
Select full power.
Why?
In case you break a wire, break a hook, or you get waved off.
So here's the touch and go. Full power back on.
Ladies and gentlemen, please get your cameras ready. Felini is now extending for the carrier brake to full stop. The A-18C Hornet flown in today's demonstration is one of the regularly used in fighter, attack, and aircraft carrier landing missions. It takes many dedicated and talented young individuals to maintain, fix, and fly these sophisticated machines. The Hornet demonstration crew for this year includes 82 Sean Lucas from Williamsburg, Virginia, 82 Daniel Papul from Pelham, Georgia, and 1 Christopher Myers from Chilton, Wisconsin. From the left, the carrier brake full stop. C. Burgess, U.S. Marine Corps from Ocala, Florida.